Jamaica, I'm not surprised by this, you know. I'm really not surprised by this because when you come to Jamaica, you come to the realities of labor rightism. What is labor rightism again? What did I say labor rightism is synonymous to? Oh, no, who remember the class last night? Labor rightism is synonymous to what? Corruption. Labor rightism is synonymous to nepotism. And labor rightism is synonymous to cronism. The Antiguan Prime Minister is very upset with Adam Stewart and Sandals Group. The Antiguan Prime Minister is fuming at Sandals over tax disputes. Apparently, the Prime Minister of Antigua is telling us today that him not in the Banduluism with Adam Stewart. Antigua Prime Minister Gaston Browne has told the Jamaica-based Sandals Resort International to consider removing its property from its country. He might tell him to left Antigua, you know, because he claimed that the luxury brand hotel Sandals has adopted a policy of not wanting to pay taxes.
What can go so?
You hear what the Prime Minister Gaston Browne is saying? He is saying tonight that Adam Stewart and the Sandals International Resorts has a style in which they don't like to pay taxes. Hear what Browne recalled that Sandal had a recent issue in Bahamas. So him is saying it's not only in Antigua that the problem exists, but there is also a similar problem where Adam Stewart, them don't want to pay taxes in where? Bahamas, where it ended up having to pay some money. Everywhere they go, there is this modus operandi. Everywhere they go, there is a feeling that they don't want to pay government taxes, and that they are the ones who must extract all these profits so they can expand. Well, I want to tell my dear friend Adam Stewart, Sandals executive chairman, and my words, you know, this is the words of the Prime Minister of Antigua. Sandals is not the only stakeholder when you open your hotels in a Caribbean country. You have staff who deserve a good pay. You have the government who ought to get its fair share of taxes. You cannot rely exclusively on exploiting concessions and to push government into the ground. You all need to stop it. You hear that tonight, Jamaica? You hear what Prime Minister Browne telling Adam Stewart? So it begs me to question tonight, if this is the modus operandi of the Sandals Resorts International, could it be, Jamaica, that Sandals not paying taxes in Jamaica? No, because if Prime Minister Browne is saying this, and he referred also to what happened in Bahamas, it begs me now to question if Sandals Group is paying taxes in Jamaica. The man opened up her hands, you know. The man has opened up a serious ants nest. So I am asking Ed Bartlett, I'm asking Favour Williams, can we get a status report on the tax regulations for the hotels, and whether or not Sandals International Resorts? But Jamaica, I'm not surprised by this, you know. I'm really not surprised by this, because when you come to Jamaica, you come to the realities of labor rightism. What is labor rightism again? What did I say labor rightism is synonymous to? Who remember the class last night? Labor rightism is synonymous to what? Corruption. Labor rightism is synonymous to nepotism. And labor rightism is synonymous to cronism. Hello, good night.
Andre?
Yes, darling.
How are you, my sweetheart?
I am good, my bonononos.
I want you to just clarify something for me. What you are telling us tonight are projections. They're not actual. Because based on the percentage that I'm on CNN monitoring, based on the percentage that has been counted already, all of those are projections. Because they have not completed, they have not even reached maybe about 60% counting. I just want to clarify based on what you are looking at.
Well, you're talking about the elections. I am monitoring it through the exit polls that Al Jazeera put up on X. You hear?
Because I'm watching CNN on the actual votes that are being counted and coming in. And they are reported on a certain percentage of votes that have already been counted.
All right. Well, as I said during the course of the night.
Yeah, another hour. I remember another hour, because remember, even some of them have not closed yet. They close at 9 o'clock.
Okay, well, okay.
Let's see what happens. It's early days yet.
All right. But be sure by 12 o'clock we must have a clear understanding of who was the election.
By 12 o'clock we have to have an idea. We must have an idea of what is happening.
All right. No
anyway, you continue to decide my life. You see, you remember, you know, I tell you, you're my tranquilizer. I can't go to bed without you. I don't need to take any Valium.
Oh, I'm the tranquilizer. All right, my darling, no problem.
And the professor to educate me. All right, honey?
All right, my bonnet.
Journey into your bed, because you're basically in your bedroom, right?
Yeah, but me not go on my bed for now. All right. Make we go on time.
Drink some chocolate tea, okay?
All right, darling.
Here, cool.
But as I am saying, let me get back to the argument with the US the Antigua Prime Minister. Some people must be aware, you know, that it's not all parliamentarians or all Caribbean leaders are the same. Not what Andrew and Ed Bartlett would do. It means that Gaston, Browne, and other Caribbean leaders would do it. So, when I see Gaston Browne come out and make this statement about Adam Stewart and the Sandals group, the man basically tell them, you know, take up on the things and left my country, you know. The man not even say, come in and make a dialogue, you know. The man I tell them, say, take up them things and left. The man I tell them, Jamaica, to take up them things and left Antigua. And if you are aware, Antigua is one of those beautiful countries that strive on tourism. And for you to be standing up to one of the tourism giants in the Caribbean, to tell them to pack up them bags. So it make me wonder and question now whether or not, because Sandals is one of the leading entities in the Caribbean, I want to know if Sandals paying them taxes in Jamaica. I want to know tonight if Sandals is paying them taxes in Jamaica. Only wouldn't want to know. Wouldn't you all want to know whether or not all of that tourist dollar, I would want to see the books. I would want Sandals to open the books. Remember in 2019, there was an allegation of Sandals having a fraud tax scheme. Remember the back as 2019. Let me read it. Jamaica hotel chain Sandals has dismissed a downright false allegation raised in a lawsuit filed in the United States that for decades it secretly pocketed fees collected from guests as local government taxes. Lawyers for Vitaly Feldman, the American man who filed the lawsuit, claim that the current and past customers who stayed at Sandals properties in several Caribbean countries were deceived into paying local government taxes that were quietly retained by the all-inclusive chain for its own use, benefit, and profit. Mighty God. The lawsuit would seek at least $5 million in damages, was filed in Florida federal court on Tuesday by the Miami-based law firm Lipcon Magulis, Alsina and Wickleman. The allegations have also reported in a number of international publications. Deceptive charges are used to generate extra percent or profit at the expense of guests who are deceived into believing the fees are legitimately charged directly related to Sandal taxes to the government. One newspaper cited court documents. But Sandals has signaled that it will vigorously defend these baseless allegations. Our valued guests have never been unlawfully charged for taxes, and allegations to the contrary are downright false. Our customers are our top priority, and under no circumstances would we exploit their faith in us. This is Sandals a respond. Not only do we conduct our business with pricing transparency, we meet all our tax obligation in each of the island where we call home. So why then Prime Minister Browne are telling the pack up on the bag? Why then would, if hear what I'm saying now? We not only conduct our business with pricing transparency, we meet all our tax obligations in each of the islands where we call home. This not sound safe. This don't. So I think we need to see the books. I think Sandal Group need to open their books. Who agree with me?